This presentation summarizes the research of scholars from 8 different countries who are focused on the emerging technologies in education in the form of MOOCs, massive open online courses. Also emerging with the technology is the theoretical perspective evolving in the online environment, connectivism, grounded in the epistemologies of social constructionism and cognitive behavioralism. Connectivism learning occurs when knowledge is actuated through the process of a learner connecting to and feeding information into a learning community. This presentation focuses on various research methodologies and methods used in the research on MOOCs as related to course formats, lifelong learning attitudes, personality, self-determination and chaos theories, and ethics in online courses. Findings of this diverse research support the continued evolution of education using the MOOCs, as well as the need for further research and exploration of connectivism, the educator and learner experience, course participant profiles, and ethical protocols for research. MOOC stands for Massive Open Online Course. MOOC is a large-scale, massive, interactive participation course accessed via the Internet. MOOCs use networked learning methods to provide interactive user forums to help build a learning community for students, professors, and teaching assistants.
The Massive Open Online Course is a response to the challenges faced by organizations and distributed disciplines in a time of information overload. It used to be that when you wanted to know about something, you could do a few things. You could ask someone, you could buy a book, you could try to figure it out for yourself, or you could call a school. If that school offered the course in the thing you were trying to figure out, you could go there and take it. You could get access to information about a topic. An instructor had combed through journals and books to pull the information together from a library. You might even find others who are also interested in the same things that you are. The MOOC is built for a world where information is everywhere, where a social network obsessed with the same thing that you are is a click away, a digital world. A world where an internet connection gives you access to a staggering amount of information. This video will introduce you to how a massive open online course is one way of learning in a networked world. A MOOC is a course, it's open, it's participatory, it's distributed, and it supports lifelong networked learning. In one sense, a massive open online course is just that. It's a course. It has facilitators and course materials, it has a start and an end date, it has participants. But a MOOC is not a school. It's not just an online course. It's a way to connect and collaborate while developing digital skills. It's a way of engaging in the learning process that engages what it means to be a student. It is, maybe most importantly, an event around which people who care about a topic can get together and work and talk about it in a structured way. The course is open. All of the work gets done in areas accessible for people to read and reflect and comment on. The course is open in the sense that you can go ahead and take the course without paying for it. You might pay to get the credit through an institution, but you're not paying for participating in the course. It's also open in the sense that the work done in the course is shared between all the people taking it. The material put together by the facilitators, the work done by the participants, it's all negotiated in the open. You get to keep your work and everybody else gets to learn from it. The course is participatory. You really become part of the course by engaging with other people's work. Participants are not asked to complete specific assignments, but rather to engage with the material with each other and with other material they may find on the web. You make connections between ideas and between you and other people. You network. One of the outcomes that people get from the course are the network connections they've built up through engaging with each other. The course is distributed. And all these blog posts and discussion posts, video responses, articles, tweets, and tags all knit together to create a networked course. They're mostly not found in one central location, but rather all over the internet in different pockets and clusters. There's no right way to do the course, no single path from the first week to the last. This allows for new ideas to develop and for different points of views to coexist. It also means that one of the side effects of a MOOC is the building of a distributed knowledge base on the net. The course is a step on the road to lifelong learning. MOOCs promote independence among learners. It encourages participants to work in their own spaces and to create authentic networks that they can easily maintain after the course finishes. A MOOC can promote the kind of network creation that lifelong learning is all about. The course part is just the beginning. And how can you go about finding one of these? Well, news that a MOOC will be offered usually spreads on online networks. People who have reputations for interesting skills or innovative thinking on a topic decide to collaborate by offering an open online course covering that topic. Anyone who wants to join in can. In a MOOC, you can choose what you do, how you participate, and only you can tell in the end if you've been successful, just like real life.
The starting point for developing research is developing methodologies and methods and justifying the choices of the methodologies and methods used. The choice and methods and their justification are drawn from assumptions about reality, ontology, and theories of knowledge, epistemology. In this course, we studied two authors' perspectives of the inquiry-based traditions, Michael Crotty and James Paul. Crotty outlined four elements: epistemology, which points to theoretical perspective; defining methodology, which prescribes the methods used in the research. He defined the specific perspectives under each of the four elements, considering objectivism, constructionism, and subjectivism, the three primary views for epistemology. From these, theoretical perspectives of postpositivism and positivism, interpretivism, including phenomenology and hermeneutics, critical inquiry, feminism, postmodernism flow, leading to the methodologies such as experiential research, survey research, ethnography, phenomenological research, inquiry, action research, discourse analysis, feminist standpoint research, and alike, giving way to numerous research methods. Paul, on the other hand, identified 9 philosophies of research and then defined the ontology, epistemology, methodology, and values within each. Many of the philosophies have characteristics in common. For example, constructivism, ethics, critical perspective, and race, ethnicity, and gender all consider reality to be constructed, while interpretivism and post-structuralism consider reality to evolve through language. Natural laws and social phenomena define reality for postpositivism, while reality is interpreted through art in art-based philosophy, and pragmatism asserts reality is warranted and justified by beliefs. The emerging theoretical background supporting the 6 articles for this presentation is connectivism. Connectivism is supported by constructionism with some reference to cognitive behavioral theory and social constructivism. Rodriguez, in the article MOOCs and the IA Stanford-like courses, describes the evolution of distance learning and the development of online learning, explaining cognitive behaviorism theory, combines the behavioralist theory of American psychologists Edward Watson, John Thorndike, and B.F. Skinner with the cognitive theory of learning that meets the needs of instructional design for distance learning in the computer age. The advances in the Internet and the influences of the work of Lev Vygotsky and John Dewey led to the use of social constructivism as the supporting theory for online learning. The continued evolution of the online learning environment, including Web 2.0, supported the philosophy of connectivism as a theory of learning which emphasizes the role of social and cultural context. A product of the digital age, connectivism has similarities to Vygotsky's zone of proximal development and Egestrom's activity theory, as well as Bandera's social learning theory. This theory emphasizes the process of the learner connecting to and feeding information into a learning community. Learning in connectivism is a network of phenomena, influence aided and enhanced by autonomy, connectiveness, diversity, and openness, shifting from being content-centered to socialization as information objects in many-to-many learning relationships rather than the traditional one-to-many learning model.